Ah, shit. Here we go again. Sorry, I'm puffing on some hyperdink. That chest sore cough type of shit. Ooh. Some hot coffee and some powerful ganja. Wonderful combo. Alright, what was I working on? What planet is this? Paradise Island.
Of all the times to leave Tristan on the ship.
Oh yeah, that's part of what my issue was, is that I left Tristan. Let's go to the incognito. This is his mission, and I came here without him. Big Wambo. I'm glad I... What is it called? Destroyed the cultist.
Silent as a tomb. I hope we aren't too late. Virgil's not about. He's like to be in the training grounds. There's a lift that will take us lower, located behind the doorways to those stairs.
It's a relief to see a friendly face. Do come up.
Virgil! Ah, thank the architect I found you intact. We visited the Supreme Arbiter's office in Central Control and found something... impossible.
Impossible? Why is it impossible? So that you may claim ignorance as to the truth of what you've uncovered?
Oh shit, he's coming in hot. Oh yeah, they were fucking murdering it. It's like, you're gonna tell me trans women are women and these bitches just broke the high score? Show me a sister that can break the high score on Time Crisis. Sounds like you know something, pussy.
Fine. If you're still so thick-skulled, Tristan, then I can see I've no choice but to confess. Hold. Do you hear movement?
Of course.
Arbiter Virgil Montag. Under the jurisdiction of the Council, we stand to bring you low. Do not resist.
Damnation. I knew the Sentinels were looking for me, but I did not expect they would come to this place. We have no choice but to fight. I can operate our turrets from this location, but you must engage the Sentinels head-on.
But you should risk your life. I can operate the fucking computer. You go up there. We're just gonna rocket these fuckers. Easy.
Those fools were but an expeditionary force. I've no doubt that their number remains on the surface. I shall take an alternate path to prepare a surprise for our would-be assailants. Then I shall flank them as you engage them.
Hold. You were beginning to say something before we were ambushed. I would care to hear it.
We cannot have this conversation until we are safe. Engage those on the surface and I shall join you. Go now.
He killed the Supreme Arbiter.
Those fools. The only explanation is that they were lackeys of the Consul. Why else would they engage someone such as myself without expecting reprisal?
I have to open up YouTube to see your comment, because anytime it's longer than like 2 sentences. Hold on. I know it's a good one, so I'm gonna get on. Let's see, your videos, live. Jordan B. Peterson describing skooma to a baby. Then his reaction when the baby explodes. And so skooma, it's a hell of a drug, man. And you see, it's made from moon sugar. The Khajiit, they sell it. And what does that do to society, do you figure? Well, it can't be good. Here, try a hit of this. Goodness, seems like you can't handle your shit, bucko. That's as close as I could get. Okay, the only explanation is that they were lackeys of the Consul.
Then they should have reported me to their superiors rather than attempting to exact justice themselves. I shall continue to answer slights of this nature through violence, but hopefully I shall not need to do this more than a few times.
I don't mind blowing these motherfuckers up. It's a dictatorship. Damn, I killed like 5 guys with two rounds. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, it wants me to go upstairs. Okay. Fucking abominations. Right now I'm...
Enough! Our being at odds with the Consul is one thing, but that was a small army!
It's a very long game.
What have you done?
And I saw people complaining that the game's not... is like, it doesn't have enough. I'm like, I disagree. It's a great game.
For me to spell it out before you'll face the truth? Very well then. Tristan? You stand before the murderer of the Supreme Arbiter.
I knew it!
I don't believe this. The Consul must have captured you and
Just
sent
in
you to mental
denial.
refreshment. It's the only...
Open your eyes, Rao. Those sentinels were here with due cause. The elimination of a murderer. The Supreme Arbiter was planning to send a message in her final moments, pledging allegiance to the Consul. Who do you think bore witness to those final moments?
It was you!
I did what I thought was just.
No. You lied to me?
I had to. I knew that if you learned what had transpired, why I did what I did, it would destroy you.
Or were you just trying to save yourself from my wrath?
Whatever, dweeb.
You're right. You're right. I can't let emotion get the better of me. I find myself torn. Though I still believe wholeheartedly in protectorate law, you and I have certainly encountered other dubious situations. You taught me to judge based on merits. Together we spared some and executed others. But what I have learned with you shall be most difficult to apply here. Virgil is my sworn brother, and he acted under duress. But killing the Supreme Arbiter is unforgivable. That's not what would have happened. If Virgil had accelerated the matter to High Command, I've no doubt things would have been different.
And how would the Consul have reacted to an official accusation of treason by an inferior no less? You know they care not for evidence.
But the Supreme Arbiter herself taught us exactly that. That evidence proves the crime. Surely she wouldn't have been so hypocritical as to deny that?
People change when faced with their own death. I would expect you'd learned that by now.
Except that Arbiter's problem was one of intent, not action. I do see some semblance, however. But even if that is the case, there is no room for interpretation here. Sparing Virgil would directly reject all I've been taught to uphold.
You're wrong, doofus. He killed someone who's breaking the law, and you're all about the law. Makes no sense.
That was different and you know it. The severity of that crime was infinitely more minor. The law is clear on this. It is explicitly illegal for an inferior to execute their superior. The issue must be accelerated to a higher authority. But is addressing traitorism not the utmost priority of any arbiter? Is not the betrayal of everything we stand for more significant than a breach of protocol?
It is, you doofus.
I wish to argue with you. With myself, with Virgil, with the Supreme Arbiter. This madness should never have come to pass. But it has. And I must contend with that. I cannot bring myself to execute my sworn brother. It could be better if I did not. I cannot be sure this path does not fly in the face of all I believe, or speak to some weakness at the depths of my being. I know not what to make of the Supreme Arbiter's betrayal. I'll have to ruminate on it for some time. But that aside, I forgive you, Virgil. You are spared.
Oh, joy. They talked it out. And here I was all ready to watch two arbiters violently dismember each other.
I don't know what to say. I just wish there had been some other option.
If you two want to cry, I can leave.
Oh, I have some measure of spine left, believe me. I can at least promise to spare you such an embarrassing display. 1,000 words of thanks for meeting me here, Tristan.
God damn, this chronic I'm smoking. Woo.
But for the time being, I must make myself scarce. Though, before I go, a parting gift. May Tristan make use of it better than
With the Sovereign's blessing, brother.
That's some Auntie's Choice purple kush.
If you survive today only to be brought low by an agent of the Consul at a later point, I shall be most annoyed. Commander, this has all been draining. I need time to process what we've learned today. What I've done. Later, I hope we might discuss it.
Whatever, nerd. Just do it in case there's any quest markers. I don't really read all the bullshit. It's quite boring. I read all the things if it's like an interesting side quest. There's a few that were like, what the fuck's going on here? And reading the clues is a fun way to figure it out. Other times though, it's like, oh, another assault. It's Auntie's Choice assaulting us. I'm like, who gives a fuck? Alright. I want to get all of my side quests. Alexandra Monastery in Golden Ridge. Okay, that'll be the next stop. Actually, let's buy some bullshit. Need some ammo. Dr. Lita. He only sells booze.
So elusive. Is it my destiny?
There's 3 vending machines. Oh, they don't sell large ammo here. That's lame. I think I might have to go to another planet. Yeah, I have a full hat collection. I started collecting armors as well. Got one of each copy. I try and sell all the duplicates or break them down. All these fucking helmets. I forget, I like the cowboy hats because my guy has a gnarly fucking mustache that you don't really get to see for most of the game because of the helmet. So the preview. Okay, that's cool. Stupid. Some of them are hella dumb. That one's nice. Bowler hat. Oh yeah, let's upgrade Tristan. Nice. Nice. Keep them from dying immediately. Okay, so this map does not sell large ammo, so we'll just move on to the other planet.
Commander, I've had some time to process what transpired with Virgil. Despite the manner of what Virgil has done, I cannot help but be glad I did not need to slay him. I can only hope he does not run afoul of further sentinels. But allowing him to live was betraying the Protectorate, wasn't it?
Nah.
I find myself more torn than ever before, and yet it does not feel like a misdeed. You're right. Virgil was trapped between Protectorate laws, and only leniency could free him. Having good intentions does not spare you. Doing what you think is right. Yet what can I do? More than 100 years of Protectorate society cannot be changed by a lone body. Can it? But how? I see. I shall remain with the Protectorate.
Aw, I hate that. I should have convinced him to leave it.
A punitive lens. Innocent until proven guilty is a novel concept. But it is worth a try. No, that is a step too far. Despite its flaws, I still believe in the Protectorate, if only the central idea behind its founding. No, but I can try to remain and make a difference where possible. Despite your glib tone, when we began traveling together, I was not sure what to make of you. I deeply appreciate your hand in this investment.
Nasty. It's a lot less. It's a little more complex. Like, it's not ever good, bad. It's more of like there's multiple parties, and you get to decide who you like the most and who you agree with their morals and shit most. There's like 4 or 5 factions in this game, and one of them's like religious nuts. That's who this Arbiter guy, who we just finished his quest, he belongs to that faction, and they're basically like a religious dictatorship, like Iran, basically. And then there's the Order, which are like math nerds who genuinely seem to want what's best for the universe. They seem good. They're just nerds who worship math. There's a cult that worships like these rifts that are tearing apart space-time. There's Auntie's Choice, who are just pure corporate sluts. So, yeah, it's fun. You can kind of play, every playthrough you can side with a different faction, and you get different characters that you interact with and shit, so. I picked the Order for this run through because they seem generally the most like non-malicious out of all the factions. I'm gonna mark my explosives up. Leadership skill is for your companions. You always have companions on the game, so like buffs your companions, and then every one of the skills unlocks different options on all sorts of things. Like you can disable a bomb if you have explosives, or if you have leadership skills, you can convince 2 groups to stop their war. You know, every single one of these has different unlockable conversation shit, which is very fun. Conversation or like actions. To me, this is just better Bethesda. That's bottom line. It's the space Fallout that they were trying to make with Starfield and failed miserably at. Let's see. I gotta pick a perk. That would be useful. That's actually pretty good. I don't really need anything that makes my combat better. Yeah, let's go with rapid recharge. It's hard to pick your perks. Let's go to Doritos. Now, let's see. I got her. Actually, I really like Marisol, but she's not fully upgraded yet. Oh, I need her for this quest, though, so sweet. Marisol's cool. She's like an ex-assassin, old, and she's a grandma.
The monastery's up on the ridge, next to the statue of the matriarch. Remember? The anchor hold, where I believe Anais' research ended up, is inside. Did you need something? May the plan...
So she belongs to the mathematician group. She's actually my favorite of all the side characters right now. And then this guy I like a lot. They just have the most character to them. The rest are all kind of just boring vanilla characters. Even the cultist lady is like so boring. Okay, they have a vending machine inside of here. Let's just go there. I'm almost out of ammo for my main weapon. Oh, I'm curious what damage my rocket launcher does now, since I upgraded explosives. It really doesn't do much. Or any more difference, it looks like. That's interesting. I wonder if it's not considered an explosive. So this is one of the villages owned by the mathematicians. They're called the Order. Where's the fucking vending machine? It's inside the building.
Since the schism, the Protectorate have rewritten history to My time is yours. You may peruse.
That's what I need. Yeah, the dorks are my favorite. They're pretty much like, all they care about is equations and math and shit. They consider it a crime if you focus on equations that are a waste of time. Yeah, the math dorks are very interesting. They have something called the grand equation, which basically is this equation that contains everything that ever happens in time. And so they can predict the future using this equation. And they're trying to do their best to steer the future toward the best possible outcome for humanity. I'm like, they really set these guys up to be the main one who you're supposed to side with. So I really think it'd be fun to come back and side with, like, Auntie's Choice, who's obviously the bad guy. You could also side with the cultists and these fucking protectorate, the authoritarian dictatorship. I forgot everyone died here. How do I get there? What the fuck? It's upstairs? Okay, maybe I just go inside this building and try and go upstairs. Oh yeah, each faction has their own radio, and the radio for the math guys are all songs about like different math concepts, like Pythagoras theorem and pi and shit like that. How many digits in pi? Looks like I haven't raided this place yet. Or at least I partially raided it.
Look, I know this ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got, and it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on keeping neat. I might just be a novice, but at 73 years of age, I have enough self-respect that I shouldn't be picking up another body's lavation towels. Still, ain't as bad as it was in Auntie's Choice, but that don't mean it's good. I just ask you folks to remember that there's more of importance out here than just your numbers.
Aww, poor guy's picking up people's garbage. Stock up on some grenades, since I'm getting my explosive ability up. It's gonna be fun to use grenades. Oh, this gun's fucking ridiculous, but you can't, the ammo is just mega rare. There's only like a few of them in the game. It's kind of like the mini nuke, but it's a black hole gun. I could save and use it just to show you. Yeah, it seems like I didn't loot this place, or I did a very unthorough job. Oh yeah.
I didn't expect us to wander into the scene of a murder, but somehow I'm not entirely surprised. Anomalous events have a way of spreading, multiplying. We should find a way inside. There might be clues to what happened, or where Anais's research is now. They should have been sealed in that room to focus on their studies uninterrupted. No one in or out. I'd suspect the missing anchorite knows something at least. We should ask her. Might be some signs in there of where she went. The terminal at Winter's Grasp said Anais' work was sent here. There might be signs of that, or where the missing anchorite got off to.
So the mission I'm on now is another scientist found a different universal equation, but it leads to the end of reality. It destroys all reality. And so we're trying to destroy that equation so that no scientist figures it out and destroys reality with it, or uses it as like a threat for power. So right now we're trying to go and destroy any last trace of this equation. It's kind of funny. It's a math-based mission. They have a bed and everything? Do they have a shitter? Oh no, I cannot read all this. Her final entry, there you go. I can clearly foresee that whatever the two have planned may soon occur.
We should keep looking.
Who cares? Blunt force trauma. Puddle of blood. Those are two different track names.
I had a chance to look around. You seem like you've done a thorough sweep. We should discuss what we've uncovered.
Sure. I found a dead corpse.
Poor thing. Blunt force trauma to the occipital lobe, I believe. Possible signs of an altercation. Might have been an accident. Might not have been. Hard to say with just a superficial glance. At the very least, her cloister-mate Anchor's run has some explaining to do.
Super dense logic puzzle manifesto.
A disputation of current order methodology. Focuses mainly on our presiding bishop, but saves ample room for the laureate council and previous regime as well. I believe I got the gist by efficiently skimming. The general concern is that the order has lost its way. My old department is repeatedly mentioned in a favorable light. Anais' work is regarded highly.
So they got rid of her spy assassin department because they thought they were messing with the equation too much, the universal equation. Her job was to make sure the universe stayed as close to the equation's central, like, theme or whatever. So she would take people out or sabotage things.
I saw that. It was Empress Chow's diary. Spoke about regular visits by an exemplar Southworth who requested access to Anais' work. Chow seemed worried they were conspiring about something. That they'd mentioned an old order research station. That old research facility seems the most likely spot to look next. I know the coordinates on Eden. Place by the name of Point Obviation.
Okay.
Oh, we're past that, I'm afraid. The research is out there.
Oh,
we need
damn.
a way to keep anyone from taking it up further in the future. If we go in guns blazing from here, it will only continue. We need a plan to annihilate the idea. This is the exact sort of work we did at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection. Diverting problematic events. We learned how to best respond once things begin to spread. We developed tactics at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection to minimize unforeseeable consequences. We can discuss once we see the situation on the ground.
I love this bitch. She's like the ultimate propaganda assassin spy. She's badass. She's big boss. Or she's the boss.
Fair enough.
I want to keep exploring a little bit because I feel like I might have missed some things. There is a shitter. They answered my question. I was like, there's no way two ladies are trapped in this room and there's no shitter. Oh man, she got fucking Mercadonted. Is that the quadratic formula? There's like monsters in the walls. Monsters in the walls. Chocolate waterfalls. Let me get outside so I can show you that black hole fucking weapon. I'll save and then fire the weapon just so you can see it. And then reload so I don't waste the one of like 7 rounds in the game. It's a fucking labyrinth. Oh. That's like someone's pet dog. I've already done all of this. How do I get out of here? Fucking bullshit, dude. There's like one entrance in and out. I'm pretty sure I don't want to go underground. What the fuck? I just want to leave. Where am I? This fucking place sucks. Okay, I know exactly where to go. I need to go back where I fucking came from. I need to cross this thing. Cross back. Oh my god. Let's see, it should let me fast travel now. Yeah, no stamina gauge is very nice. You have like an energy bar, but that's like for your special equipment. Yeah, it won't let you fast travel until you're off the premises. What a view, though. We are way up at the top of... This is kind of their main village, but it's been decimated by Auntie's Choice. I mean, how beautiful is that? The ash falling is from a fucking nuke that they set off in the distance. It was pretty cool. It was actually these guys nuking Auntie's Choice. In retaliation. Okay, I need to go down the elevator. You know what? Let me shoot this fucking black hole gun. We'll shoot it at the tower up here. Black hole gun. It doesn't really even do that much damage, but it's very impressive looking. I don't know what you gotta upgrade to make this one better. There's like something that's better for energy weapons. I think that's what it is. But let's save. Just do a new save. Pretty nene. I've only got to see that fire twice so far, and it just pretty much disintegrates everything. Yeah, some of the guns are very Ratchet and Clank. The other one I have is like a goo bouncer gun. I think you got to see it for like a second. Yes. Yeah, the goo fucking Goose-plosion, whatever it's called. Oh, Borst Blaster. This one shoots chunks of meat. I think they explode, don't they? No, I guess not. It literally just shoots chunks of meat. I haven't really used that gun. What else do I have that's fun, actually? Little roar. It's a rockets. It's a very weak version of my rocket pistol. But it looks cool, though. It also makes a cool noise. The rockets normally don't sound like that. Xyranium ray. It's pretty much like a dookie colored ray. They could have made it a lot cooler looking. This is the one I actually use because it has solid damage and fucks up a room of characters. Yeah, they went a little Ratchet and Clank inspired with some of their weapons. The melee weapons are cool too, but I have 0 in melee, so I don't really use them. You know, it is getting a little too easy. I might turn the difficulty up just a touch. Because I just brutalize everything, even like mega bosses and stuff.
The grand plan is the...
Okay, I think I can go to the next region. Which actually I don't know where that is. It's Eden, okay.
predetermined order to the...
I gotta say, I love the loading screens. Not quite. I always check to see if I have enough keys to open the special boxes. Point Obviation. Okay, it's a new area on this planet. Oh, you know what? I need to upgrade Marisol real quick. I forgot I got a kit for her and I think Tristan. Damn, I really have none of hers yet. That's so interesting. She's like the second character that you get in your party. I just hate her. She's so boring. Okay, no, everyone's upgraded. I'm gonna change my pet. I killed this critter's parents and stole it from its cave. Hey, buddy. You always pet your pet before you leave. There's no benefit to it, but that's nice. Alright, these two characters are my favorite. I'm about to finally upgrade Marisol, which is nice because I've been using her a lot of the game just without leveling her at all. You have to do these quests to unlock their levels up. Okay, this is totally new. We're on like a mother base. Oh, it's called stealing, is it? They heard her. Who's it calling? Okay. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Let's just take this place in. Mother base. I'm telling you, she gives me Metal Gear Solid vibes. And then they decided to put her final mission on Mother base. Let's see if there's anything worth stealing. Magnets? No. I've gotten to a point where I don't really steal unless it's exciting for the most part. I always want more rounds. Oh, that's far. Oh yeah, that. If there's a tower, there's usually loot. Let's see if I can get in there. Nope. No, there's for sure no door. Well, sometimes the towers are just aesthetic. My ship's so fucking ugly. They could have worked on the ship design a bit. Big stupid fucking round rotund idiot.
Don't know who you all are, but unexpected guests are categorically unwelcome here. How'd you even find this place? Maybe I should just shoot you and glean details from your logs.
Ah, Exemplar, if I may. Surely you recognize such a notable member of our cohort, Marisol Delgado. The Endpoint?
I can't recall if I ended whoever came up with that name. Surely hope so.
You were head causality intercessor of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
They call her the Endpoint.
Correct?
More or less.
Well, what a fortuitous alignment of low probability events this is. Our efforts here are based on your former department. You should confer with Anchoress Brunn straight away.
Grand idea, mate. Let's see. Hey, when she arrived, was she covered in blood by chance?
No. As the brain of this operation, she usually leaves that sort of work to Exemplar Southworth here.
Anchoress Brunn caked in blood. That's quite amusing. But no, I escorted her here myself, and surely would have noticed. We actually sought to find you and others of your program, Intercessor Delgado. A serendipitous event, you arriving. Nonetheless, I'd ask you to follow certain precautions. Will you heed all requests and vouchsafe for your colleagues here? Them being unknown to us and all.
We'll mind our manners, Exemplar. I'll see to it.
Then, you may all proceed. You'll find Wilhelmina up the lift, 4th floor.
Welcome to Point Obviation.
Stop deviating from the baseline.
I always try and see if I could pickpocket anyone who's kind of an asshole. Ah, I almost had it. Wait. Yes, I've got it. Let's save. Just in case this gets nasty. Ah.
What is with the anomalous
Shit.
behavior?
Sometimes you just gotta find the sweet spot. Nope. I love thieving in this game, even though I'm at a point where money is meaningless to me.
Anchoress Brunn is continuing Anais' research from Winter's Grass. I'm sure of it. Best play along for now, until we can ascertain the best course of action.
There's greater security and alertness than most Order strongholds. We best be wary.
Man, look at the sunset over here. Shit.
You've been much help. That is the consensus among my peers.
So these ones are the smartest among the nerds, and they're able to calculate the future.
Is that Marisol?
The Endpoint herself. I thought she was a myth.
Let's be on our best behavior. Don't even breathe.
Don't even breathe. How come this is stealing, but I could take your potato chips? Yeah, what a cool design though, right? Like, look at this guy. A futuristic fortune teller.
Look, everyone! It's the Endpoint. Come to join us, I take it.
I do have a unique interest in what you all are doing here.
Man, look at the sky, man.
Don't cause any trouble. The experiment is
Fucking
reaching
beautiful.
a critical phase.
Those are the rifts in space-time being worshipped by some cultists, and kind of the main point of the game. Yeah, they put so much love and effort into this game, man. It's well polished. I loved Outer Worlds 1. This game is just so much more in depth. It's everything the first game had, but a lot better and quite a bit different, I think. Just with the variety of damage types and abilities and things. The companions is a nice addition. Oh, I love the crunchy mechanical sounds. I always go to the shitter just in case. Ooh. Man, what a vibe. This place fucking rules. I'm picking correctly, honestly. The order is fantastic by all accounts. I think the worst thing about them is they're so, like, insistent that you have to stick to their calculations and shit.
I am a longtime vocal exponent of your work, Intercessor Delgado. I hope you don't mind me saying. Go on up. You're expected.
I love how welcoming everyone is. I left him. Oh, he's got a feather in his hat now. That's new.
I knew the Order had its own facilities.
I guess their outfits change as you level them up.
Where did they find the resources?
I might be tripping balls, and it's always been there. Whoa. I love museum bullshit. Orb of Pondering. Bell of Orbital Redirection. 1/1,000,000th scale. They're like, to make a bell big enough to alter the orbit of a planet, it would take all the resources on the planet. This orb is just larger and therefore more expensive. These fucking little guys are always inside everywhere. Oh, it's these birds nesting outside. Looks like he has an item under his nest. Meteorological attunement. Oh, these are literally fidget toys. They're autistic. Confirmed. These guys had too much Tylenol. Okay, department. Basically, this place was shut down a long time ago, but it continued operating. Okay.
Oh, who's this?
Hello.
Oh, yes, I remember you. We met earlier at the site of my former seclusion. I've heard much of your exploits since. If I recall correctly, you helped prove Anchorus Chow's argument that violence is sometimes necessary. I admit I have modified my stance toward that more recently. I understand your actions led to Seer Wiley's unfortunate demise. Such a bright boy, such promise. And as for you, I've been informed that you're Marisol Delgado. I've read your file. An impressive body of work, though often quite mortiferously inclined.
The
She kills a
universal
lot of
equation
people.
occasionally requires subtraction.
Yes, well, to what do we owe the pleasure? Are you familiar with our goals?
She's like, I hope you're not here to
Perhaps,
subtract.
or should I say re-enlist? A truly unfortunate accident. I had posted my disputation and stated my intention to leave. We argued heatedly. Objects were thrown. She stumbled and fell badly.
You just left her corpse there?
Loss. Such tragedy only underlines the importance of our endeavors here. Each day the equation remains unsolved.
This bitch murdered her.
Tragedies occur. We must succeed at the soonest possible haste. You saw the disputation, though. Tell me, what did you think? You read it, yes? The longer the mistakes of our presiding bishop persist, the longer calamity and sorrow will continue. Our sect aims to end human suffering, sooner than later. We've taken great inspiration from your former department, from their methods and their science. To solve the universal equation in our lifetime requires bold action, clever calculation, and assiduous work. Yes, we have Grace, that is Exemplar Southworth, to thank for that. Her visits to the anchor hold were quite thought-provoking, as was the research she showed me from Sia Bujold. Bujold's thinking was unconventional, ahead of her time. Why, in fact, she's here with us now today, overseeing an experiment that proves her researcher's theories.
Really? Sia Bujold is here, at present, in this facility? The one we're presently standing in?
How unexpected.
Not long at all. We reached out to her on Cloister. She agreed to join us immediately. If you thought her work before was captivating, wait until you hear the experiment she's overseeing now. The intent is to represent the building blocks of the universe within a test chamber, then extrapolate data revealing the universal equation from the micro-universe that forms.
They're making a
It could
universe.
change everything, one might say.
Why, you should go see for yourself. As former colleagues, I'm sure you'd like to reacquaint. Go on. I'll call down to let her know you're coming.
I can tell by Marisol's tone she wants to kill all of these people already. She's like, sounds like you're fucking with the central equation.
Yes, she's monitoring the experiment.
Monitoring the
I'll have elevator
situation.
access unlocked so you can join her. Do please stay in the observation area, though. The work is quite delicate.
Delicious.
We'll speak further after you check over Sia Bujold's work.
I swear I mishear and misread words so fucking often. And it's always something crazy in the context, but I'm like, I confidently heard that. Or read it. I swear she was about to say delicious. Even though it makes no sense in the context. I didn't read this. That's funny. So one of the anchorites tried to send a request for help because she was tired of... Anchorites are stuck permanently debating for the rest of their life, basically. And she sent a beacon out requesting help, and she said that being an anchorite is voluntary. That's funny. What is this? I always still pop. Oh, Paradox, you missed it, but there is an earlier mini quest where you go into a factory for high-tech military weapons, and you find a note that one of the guys was exchanging military secrets for cases of pop. So I'm just saying, you throw out an awful lot of good Celsius.
How much longer do you predict
pull the strings in the government.
Almost ready. Perfect timing for my former colleague.
Pop of the future, political pawns.
Verify my settings. Thereupon we will begin.
Splendid. While others pontificate, we act. I await word of our success with bated breath.
Let me read your fucking terminal since there's no penalty for it. Oh no. I don't want to do that. Activate the experiment. I'm not gonna fuck with the test chamber controls until I know kind of what...
Head Intercessor Delgado, what an opportune time for you to appear.
It's the homegirl.
Moment to assist our experiment.
What in the endless void are you...
Shh. Comms off, but others are near. I need your aid before this ridiculous affair careens into disaster. Can I rely on you this time? Or will you already intend on scurrying away again?
She's a fellow ex-spy, basically. She's the one who came up with the universe-destroying equation. She's trying to undo her work.
I came to derail this line of inquiry in such a discommodious way that no one would ever consider trying it again. For all the aforementioned reasons of it likely causing, or at least queuing up and leading to, the end of all things. You chose to leave me behind, again. So when they came calling, I thought it an opportunity to sort it all myself. Yet, admittedly, at this moment, I could use your assistance.
This shouldn't be your burden. It's on me.
You don't get to decide that, or adjudicate, or coolly comment in a steely growl. Not falling for that a 10th time. Help, or stay out of my way.
Remind me of what's going on and explain it like I'm a retard, frankly.
You don't remember us discussing this before Winter's Grasp? Too many competing crises, I guess. All right. Years ago, I was kicked out of the Order for research deemed dangerous. A means of sidestepping much of what's presumed required to solve the universal equation, using a series of reasoned shortcuts and educated postulations.
The idea was, theoretically, it would hurry the process along, so the equation could be solved in our lifetime. It was completely unorthodox.
Since then, I calculated what might occur if my work was completed. And there's a big chance of subsequent events leading to a universal end. So the stakes are everything.
When we destroyed the original copies of her research at Winter's Grasp, I discovered someone else was continuing her work, which led us here.
It's funny because the side quest is almost more important than the main quest. Oh.
The test involves 4 stations. Each represents one of the fundamental building blocks of the universe. Zeranium gas, macro-ivs, nucleons, N-rays. All the usual stuff.
What?
That test chamber is where all are meant to mix. To simulate a mini-universe I can apply my theories to, pull data from, and deduce the universal equation in a reduced time frame. We know what happens if that's successful. So I need you to muck with each station's settings, then initiate the experiment.
What the fuck? I don't know if this sounds like a good idea. I don't want to create a mini universe. It sounds fucked off.
I, for one, am certain. If it wasn't, now is not the time to dally. Sooner you start, all you need to do is adjust each station's settings slightly. Things will cascade from there. Remember, subtlety is required.
Yes, if we alter the experiment input data in a less than delicate fashion, Brun will notice, I assure you.
The guards on the second floor won't appreciate visitors, so avoid getting spotted. Here's a maintenance key.
I have a 0 in sneak. I haven't been playing stealthy. Oh, God. Consider the experiment mucked with. I'm going for it. Let's create a universe. In real life, I would never do this. It seems a very bad idea. But I want to see the end of this quest. Sounds like nerds. I can't go fucking guns a-blazing. I like these guys.
Sound of science going exceptionally well.
I don't want to kill anyone.
1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. 1, 1, 2, 3.
It's gonna make this quest hard if I don't kill anyone. Okay, I'm gonna create a few routes. Ah, what the fuck? I need a chemical. I need alpha vitae and unconfigured. Whatever. This guy has allergies. Oh, that was easy. Ta! I was like, this sucks. I have to do a fucking fetch quest in the middle of this. Inexpertly configured. Oh, that means it's because I'm not good at fucking. I feel like I should probably load and see what my options are, because I don't want to go forward with a fucking time. 1854. That's only a few minutes ago. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Now I can just rush through here since I know where to go.
Anyone else hear that? No? Oh, just me then, I see.
I don't know what disabling power does, but... I bet you if I were to search for clues first, I can make a better version of that. I don't want to submit a imperfectly configured whatchamacallit. Read the instructions. Use the failsafe switch in the room and not the one in the ventilation shaft, because if something goes wrong... Interesting. I don't really understand, but we'll figure it out. Oops. Even the slightest error could undermine... Oh, I need to really read everything. So, maximum xyranium flow is required for the highest probability. Okay.
Enemy moving into harm's way.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. That's not good.
Indelibly eradicate algorithmic.
Ideal setting, 400 p.m. Man, this seems a little complicated. Probably gonna fuck it up. You know, this would be so much easier if I could just kill everyone. Ideal setting, 300. Well, how do you know what the pressure setting is? Okay, so I'm guessing I should be able to... I don't know what I'm supposed to do. If the flow is less than 500, it'll be skewed. Okay. Okay, so the numbers on there are telling me how much. So this is 400. This is 300. Does this one have a note somewhere? Motherfuck. I feel like I don't want to do this yet. Let's see what's this way.
May all solutions precede problems.
Oh. This is the room I was just in. Let's wait for that guard to walk past. I like that she's like, yeah! Fuck that guard. Too bad I liked the order, I would just murk him. It says, do not attempt to rewire the system. I have science. See, this is where my science skill pays off, because I'm pretty sure that's the correct route. Alright, let's save. Because if I fuck this up, I don't want to. Let's go science.
Trust that is the sound of science going exceptionally well.
Cool. Okay. So basically there was a hack option or an engineering option.
good sleep cycle. These constant permutations upsetting everyone's natural logarithms.
The best you can. I feel like I'm missing something. I want to look this up because I'm not gonna fuck this up. Okay. There's a 200 pipe, a 300 pipe, and a 400 pipe. So just turn off the 200 pipe. Oh, okay, I'm dumb. I just need to read the note. There's supposedly a note in the room. Do not mix an unconfigured sample. Oh. This can be used to send an Alta Vitae sample from here into the... A pre-configured sample is on hand and ready to be sent. Wait. I don't understand. Let me check my inventory. So it won't let me send it. Whatever. I'm just gonna mix it and see what happens.
I'm no tenured archivist, but that sounds dangerously unstable. Oh well.
I see. So basically you're supposed to use this vent. And then disable power. Okay. Lock in the N-ray settings.
A sequence largely summing to preceding numbers gives us math that brings us wonders. Define recurrence summation, get us to sequence summation. It's Fibonacci from Liber Abaci. May all solutions precede problems.
There's the 300. 400. $200. So just turn off the 200. Alright, I believe. Wait, what does it say? Oh, I gotta lock in the setting as well. Wait, let me double check. 300. 400. That doesn't seem like correct math. It says it's fine. Just turn off the 200 because it slightly alters the experiment. Thankfully he can't hear my jet rocket boots.
If you're done, evaluate. Void the oxygen on the terminal and the...
Let's go! A universe is born.
Did it work? Did it work? Bushroad, was it a success? What happened?
Hold the applause just yet. I need to run the numbers. I'm sending the others back up to you. They can describe the proceedings in detail.
I shall await their arrival. Anchor's Brun out. That is how these messages end, yes? If not, farewell.
The results of the experiment will be a career-ending embarrassment for Anchoress Brun. But she won't accept this lightly. We'll need to do more.
Yes, our next steps here will be crucial. I know this type of mission well. Granted, my targets were always meticulously well-researched beforehand.
You'll need to convince her, destroy her logic, end this research for good.
This is going to involve math, isn't it?
All it requires is a force of argumentation, logical reasoning, coercive persuasion, and cognitive contortioning.
You mean one of our old brain-off maneuvers? Really? That's what the rank and file in our old department used to call it. Provost Bolding considered
Brain off?
A casual moniker unbefitting.
You done a brain off with the boys.
Make Brun give up on science, logic, and reason entirely. Then no one will ever dare continue the research again. Between you and Marisol, it should be a light challenge. Easy.
We have to fucking gaslight this bitch.
A brain-off against an Order anchorite isn't entirely without risk. We could employ certain other methods to deal with her. From our former department's playbook.
Oh, yes, a book you wrote titled Making an Execution Look Like an Accident. Despite the moral quandary ideally involved, unseen consequences still abound.
That's hyperbolic at best. Data suggests significantly fewer unpredicted outcomes than outright murder, if properly executed. And I'm quite capable of skewing results in our favor.
I naively hoped your commander would coax you away from such thinking.
She just wants to kill him.
Success isn't guaranteed. A fair degree of cleverness is required. But you would have the help of someone reasonably intellectually nimble.
I would be willing and on hand to assist. And the other option would remain if we botch it.
What do you think, Tristan?
Dishonorable skullduggery better befits Auntie's choice than the Order. If we must end this experiment, killing is the most respectable option.
Let's totally ruin this bitch, but let's leave her alive.
Thank you for listening. That's a relief.
Admit I'm a bit surprised after some of your earlier leanings.
Not sure I like the sound of that.
I do like to end up killing the main guy. Marisol's an accomplished killer. I need some advice, honestly.
Typical argumentation may prove useless. And she'll likely see through most attempts at deception. Be clever, unpredictable, surprise her. But in the event you should fail, you'll need a viable backup plan, or it will erase any chance of success completely. The Anchoress is housed in a test chamber similar to this one. It's been refurbished with some rather tacky furniture, but much of the old experimental apparatus remains. There is a hatch near the elevator upstairs. An external ledge leads to a vent system that can connect the two chambers. Doing so will expose the Anchoress to a lethal atmosphere. I'll need to make an announcement afterward that an accident has occurred tied into the experiment.
For an extemporaneous plan, it's not a bad one. What if the Anchoress realizes what we're doing and calls for help?
I'll cut off her comms when she begins pleading. Oh, that sounds even more heartless.
Brutal.
Please choose wisely.
Her screams will echo into the void. I'll try.
Here's the hatch key in case you need it. May all your endeavors elicit expected results.
I want that hatch key. Yes.
And Marisol, do keep out of trouble.
We're gonna do some rather rude maneuvers here. I do dare say. Let's go up to Anchorage Brun. Man, you just want to murder people, homie. What up, homegirl? We gotta talk.
There you are. You saw the experiment through to the end, yes? The data hasn't arrived yet, so please do tell. Was it as beautiful as I imagined? Any inklings to the result? Or perhaps I oughtn't to have recloistered myself till after the experiment concluded, Well, don't just stand there. Tell me everything. What? Are you all right? Did you hit your head coming up here? I mean, what is that supposed to mean? It couldn't... Wait. Let's start from the beginning. Step me through your understanding of what's gone awry.
Okay, let me see. They said to try to be smart and surprise her. The experiment was deeply flawed on a conceptual level. Okay, maybe. The staff you've assembled lacked the necessary skills to pull off such a test. The equipment you're using is out of date. I'm gonna say the staff, because there's a lot of goof-ups.
Not sure what gave you that impression, but I guarantee they are a hand-picked group of top-order scientists, all fiercely committed. No shirkers or malingerers among them. What else concerned you?
That test assumes universal constants never vary. Can you be absolutely certain of that?
Everyone knows probabilistic variance doesn't occur. That's established bedrock. Not that I spend much time in the lab myself. And, well, with science, one is never truly certain. This was just a start. Such models typically make an enormous amount of errors at first. All quite expected. An anticipated setback, nothing more. It simply needs to be revised and refined. You certainly seem to be making a lot out of this, though, one must say.
Ooh. Bitch, you want to challenge me? I have a science level 9, bitch. I have a science level 11. Let's get spicy.
Well, methodologically speaking, I don't see how that could... Oh. That
You're damn right.
True,
Check the
actually.
stats.
Look, there may be some validity to some of your points, yes. But we'll improve. We will continue to stride forward. There's absolutely no need for all this doom and gloom.
Improving the model and methodology? That won't fix the underlying research being bad science.
Why, I'm shocked. I'm certainly glad Seer Bujolt isn't present to hear such a needlessly provocative and deplorable accusation. There is no
I give it 2 out of 3 teehees, which is a solid
that it is categorically
66%.
Now, is that all? Because I think I've had enough of all this.
Tee-hee,
Everything we've done here is
tee-hee.
built off Seer Bujolt's research, which is quite brilliant.
Sure, if you like poor statistical approaches and sloppy work.
It sounds like you have some expertise in the field and have scrutinized her work quite thoroughly. Mayhap I ought to give it another look. The experiment data just arrived in my terminal. Allow me to eyeball it a moment.
Ooh, now we see if
Perhaps there's
she
something
detects
here that
my
prove or
malarkey.
disprove any of what you've been saying. There was some variance to the input data. Not far beyond acceptable parameters, but curious. Could explain the failure.
You're grasping.
Oh, come. One bad test wouldn't mean the science is completely flawed. This has been a
She's completely
difficult
correct.
conversation. Challenging, disputatious, at times compelling. Yet I
I
remain
failed?
unswayed.
If I may, I have a point I'd like to add.
Thank God. She's gonna give me the alley-oop. Please.
There's a critical flaw in Sir Bujold's approach, I think best illustrated by this English phrase. Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana. I much appreciate this jest. Very simple, yet clever. Because in English, the word like can mean similar to or I prefer. And flies can be to soar, or plural of the insect. Through this perspective, it functions, makes sense, is humorous even. But in another language where words' meanings differ slightly, it does not. The framework we interpret the statement from changes, thus rendering it uninterpretable. False. Bujold's method of shortcutting the universal equation is much the same.
It lacks context. When you extrapolate the data from the mini-universe to the larger one, the information itself may scale correctly, but fail to interrelate. This little colloquy has proven rather arduous, and your points fail to... Wait. Considered as a
The banana
whole...
thing she said threw her off.
Damn it.
What the
No,
fuck?
I see it now. You are correct. We have obstinately and misguidedly blundered along here.
Yes.
Flaws in Bujold's research.
We gaslit this brilliant scientist.
Time for me to admit my errors. I'll need to inform
Yes, you
the
suck
room.
at science, bitch.
Shut down research and operations. What will I do now? There's no place for me.
We could actually really use better air fryers.
Our work here is done, it seems.
If you're looking for a new experiment, the air fryer business, it's fucking popping.
With an unfortunate announcement.
I want to see the tears on your cheeks.
Today was a failure. Our line of inquiry has proven intrinsically flawed. I became dazzled by bold, captivating ideas and ignored bad science. I am hereby canceling all related research, shuttering the program, and resigning from the Order. If I have any final advice to impart to all of you, it is this: never follow your hearts.
Oh my god! We emotionally devastated this lady who was actually onto something very, very brilliant. That's fucking hilarious. Well, damn, bitch. Where's this vent that I was supposed to be able to break into? Oh, there it is. Wee. I just wanted to come out here and see what's in the nest. Your eggs. It's a grenade, homie. Virme. Don't worry, I'm not gonna kill you. Hey, buddy. Look at him. Oh my god, I haven't seen one of them up close. This one's peaceful. Oh. What the fuck? Oh. I don't know what I just did. Did I kill her on accident? Oh no! I ruined her life and then I killed her. Oh my god, dude. I don't want that to happen. That's not the universe I want. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. I just saw a button and pushed it. I thought it was like a secret entrance. Okay.
Fellow scholars of the Order, this is Anchoress.
Okay. She gets to make her sad announcement again.
Our experiment today.
Let's go talk to the homegirl.
Our line of inquiry has proven intrinsically flawed.
Oh, she's gone.
I became dazzled by bold, captivating ideas and ignored bad science.
Look at that fucking sick hat, dude. I'm almost certain he upgraded his armor.
I understand now why they say never meet your heroes, Intercessor Delgado. You've truly been an enormous disappointment. A key experiment fails and Anchor's Brun abandons vital research right after you and your consort arrive. And we are all to believe these events were unrelated?
That's circumstantial and more than a mite bit paranoid. I expect better from an Order scientician. Even one from the Department of Applied Scientism.
Don't think I don't see your handprints all over this, Delgado. That might have worked on Anchor's Brun, but I've talked to more than 4 people in the last 10 years. I'm not buying it. The Anchoress, poor trusting soul that she was, may have believed you were here in good faith, but I don't. You're looking more and more like enemies to me. You think I'm predisposed to assume their logic is sound and reasoning impeccable? Perhaps I do defer in part where such intellects are involved. Yet, the greater facts of this matter remain unevinced, and I remain unconvinced.
Ah, damn. Whoa, you need to have a very high. I'm just gonna lie.
You don't say. I know you're to blame. I just wanted to see how far you were gonna take this. I can't believe Anchor's Brun fell for any of it. Fellow exemplars of the Order,
Oh, wow.
hostilities!
Stun weapon ready, Commander. Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Beg your patience. I'm not ready.
Who's crying?
Lethal measures at the ready, Commander.
Well, this didn't work out because I wasn't high enough.
Standing by to stupefy.
There's a Kwai baby in here.
Scan. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Short on targets at the moment.
As soon as my robustness is restored.
Damn, everyone's like, what a hero. Now he killed them all. Well, hopefully this doesn't turn the Order against me. I don't think it will.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Melted.
Ready to dispense.
Patience. Still recharging.
Prepare for.
Get fucked. How you feeling, bucko? I'm not even gonna loot all these fucking guys. Well, that didn't work out. Might as well have just killed the lady instead of convincing her.
Oh, look who it is. The legendary former head intercessor of the Order. Another mission successfully completed. Made it through all that without a scratch, hmm? Glad to see. Here's a future I'd always hoped for. You listened. Didn't just rush in like, I am Marisol Delgado.
Oh, nice. She's treating us like we did the right thing still.
I'm wrong.
The credit or blame belongs to the commander here. It was their decision, ultimately.
You forget I know you. You always thought you knew better. No one could ever convince you of anything. Before, that is. Good to see. Maybe you are facing yourself.
Damn, she's talking mad shit.
Well, off to the next crisis, then.
Oh, right. You all take care, I guess. I meant to give you this earlier.
Thank you. Anais? Goodbye.
That was an awkward thank you. That's so weird. I don't know why she voice acted it that way. I got a cool ass old timey kerosene lantern. I'm gonna turn that bitch on. Open a window. Turn it down. It has a little knob that lengthens or shortens the wick, and that's how you turn the fire up or down. I know it's cancerous, but it's definitely a vibe. I got it for camping. That's how cigarettes are too.
Oh, Brunn obviously murdered her. Thought you knew that. Perhaps it was an accident. Perhaps she simply wanted to knock Chow unconscious so she could sneak away. Or not. Indefinite immurement isn't for everyone. Even the finest minds may crack under the strain. But her canned feigned concern about Chow, how she kept changing the subject, both belied an underlying sense of guilt to me.
Yeah, she's definitely a guilty weird bitch. You doing alright, homie?
Well enough, Commander. Shall we go? I'm
Feed
sure
me.
there's someone you need me to kill, yes?
We've certainly no shortage of foes left to fell. If nothing else, Marisol, I admire your focus.
Yep. I just killed everyone and still got treated like I went the honorable route. Wahoo! Good experience. Fun side quest.
Commander.
Yep.
It's customary to evaluate results. I've had some time to cogitate over what occurred at Point Obviation. Some parts don't sit right with me still. Wonder if you and I might talk it through. A bit, yes. With the work I used to do, I'm no stranger to guilt and regret. Midway into my requisite sleep cycle is when it usually plagues me the most. With Anchoress Brunn, I know what we did was right. I know it saved lives. But we tricked her. Forced her to doubt her mind.
She might be a murderer.
We murdered her. She's not just dissuaded. We broke her. And yet, such actions were par for the course for me in the past. When my remorse for Brunn rears its head, it will need to get in line. Yes, Southworth was complicit. And now she's dead.
I liked all the burning and weird experiments.
Yes, those parts did take me back. I can wax fondly about them now that we're no longer dead set on destruction. Well, one hopes. According to Anais, we greatly reduced the likelihood of that occurring. It's not zero, but completing the brain off lowered the chance significantly. Let's say There are no present perils from my romantic past I'm aware of, though I can't rule it out completely. No, I'm thinking more about Anais. She seemed pleased that we listened
she's
to
a
her
lesbian?
concerns, so I've changed, apparently.
I didn't
Thanks to
catch
you.
that at all. I thought they were just coworkers.
It's been a while since anyone gave me a good talking to like Anais did. And I'll admit your influence has been rather positive. I'm pleased with the path I'm on now. I didn't think this is what the plan had in store for me. I've been facing myself with the same zeal I face my enemies. With tidier results. Appreciate you taking the time to talk it over, Commander.
Energy dispersal. Let me see. She must have her upgrade now, right? That had to be her final quest. Yes. Nice. I'm gonna go with that. I want to be able to just use it non-stop, spam it. Okay. Wicked, 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 wicked. And now I think I have all my companions leveled up except for that one bitch. I want to kind of do it. Maybe I have to take her out or something. I'll try it. Or maybe if I talk to her. It's weird that she hasn't prompted me for her quest and she's like the second character in the game that you meet.
Inez's grafts are unthinkable. It appears not that it bothers me. She is an enemy of the...
Look how short she is.
What I wouldn't give for a big bowl of... Got something that needs doing, Commander? How personal are we talking? Oh, come on. When I was the notion's taken on a bit of a different meaning now with Auntie, but... Want to know a secret? But there's something to be said for partnering with nature, not fighting. Yep, that's him. Hoping I've done him proud. Well, they ain't exactly equipped for negotiations. And I'd watch them all day if their hunting instincts weren't so sharp. They like to play, did you? On the off chance you're being serious, afraid not. Never quite got the hang of drawing human appendages.
I'm gonna roast her.
Bit late for that warning, huh? I ain't claiming you can hang this on the undisputed claim or anything. You don't like them? That's fine. They're just fine.
She didn't like that. Really? No side quest, bitch? I'm not gonna go out of my way to find her side quests. It might be an Auntie's Choice only thing. Alright, let's get to the quest line. Journal. A decent intercom system. Where does the map say I need to go? Well, star map. Cloister. I have Oblivion music stuck in me brain pan. Stuck in me fucking brain pan. Oh yeah, her outfit definitely upgraded. So they get fancier looking as they reach their next tier. I really don't want to take Inez out. I don't really give a fuck. I'm gonna just... It just seems like I'm probably missing some cool side content, but... Let me just look it up. How to start Inez. Companion. Oh, I see. You just have to go to the ACS Undisputed Claim. So for now, let's just go with my favorite guys. I got a melee guy and a sniper bitch. Great combo. Great combo, frankly. Interesting. Well, that sucks. That's like in the final area that I have to fight through all these. These are all enemy camps. I don't think there's a way to get there, but let's just check it out. Fuck. I'm gonna see if I can sneak my way in just to get that one side quest. Doesn't seem like it. It's up on a mountain. Yeah, all these lines mean steep. It's very steep. Okay. So... Okay, a giant fucking rift. Alright, let's say that quest is not accessible for now. Alright. There's gotta be a way to get up there, but I still haven't figured that out. It's upsetting. Alright, let's go back to the ship. We're gonna fly to the Auntie's Choice ship. I've never been here. Looks like a huge fish. Badass. So on this one, I have to take Homegirl.
This is Auntie Cleo, offering a warm welcome to all visiting Auntie's Choice employees, affiliates in training, and ethically gray consultants who labor with committing to a side.
I'm glad I came here. It's very cool. I always do a quick sweep of the ship around it because sometimes they hide treasure.
As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of you base rank and file. The big rib cut off tossball.
Where'd you learn how to weld, anyway?
Pop.
Program than the Protectorate's watered-down rip-off. Pitchball, they call it. My, how imaginative. And don't get me started on their arbitrary rule changes. Bronzing is prohibited in the Tuesday and Thursday zones. Why even have the
God, this is hellish.
Oh, and sportsmanlike conduct is
For this reason alone, I want to take Auntie's Choice down. I'm gonna try and hurry up and get out of here.
These raps are due for Eden. Hey, you haven't seen any loose raptidons running around, have you? A what now? Oh, a coworker had one of those once. Next thing you knew, poor bastard up and died. I had to work
What the hell?
for a week.
A coworker had a loose raptidon.
Last time I got stuck with the blame for someone else's ineptitude, I got demoted 2 full ranks. You wouldn't happen to be someone well-versed in weapons, explosives, and/or advanced hand-to-hand fighting, would you? And, you know, work cheap?
Definitely.
Oh, good. Someone competent and undemanding. If the Raps aren't here, they've got to be on the creature combat conditioning deck. This here card will give you access to the elevator at market compliance. See any Raps?
Exterminated my share of dim-witted life forms in my career. But the task before us doesn't sound very sporting.
Restricted access. Extra primer port. Don't have anything like crazy. I would think Auntie Cleo's would have something unique. Just get it for the hell of it. See if any of these mods can be applied.
Please have identification, transfer work, and a reasonable bribe at the ready. Ah, you're not a transfer or visiting Auntie's Choice employee. I'll need to check your current standing with corporate affairs. Oh, I didn't realize I was talking to such a big wheel. Alrighty. Really? You're the questionable sort who we do business with, but you're definitely not our best friend. You should probably... All it requires is allowing us to affix an Auntie's Choice holo advertorial inside your ship. So
oh no.
Messaging with pride and share it across Arcadia.
Oh no.
Anecdotal feedback from paid experts shows it increases the odds of a ship's crew purchasing Auntie's Choice products by a... Fine, go on in. We're used to... Enjoy your time. From there...
Nice, I just said no. that was easy. Fuck that, I'm not having one of these horrible nightmare advertisements on my ship.
Not because we worship it, but because of the system's glorious efficacy.
The series for client intake.
What were you saying, bitch?
So, I admire your go-where-I-want attitude.
What you want through your decisions as consumers.
Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's Choice?
The approval process, overbearing neighbors.
Ooh, her shitter. What does she got? Antibiotics? That's a bad sign. What?
People's lives now, as a responsible society. We allow you to take part in public product testing, respecting your right to risk a few pesky side effects as an early adopter. And as we understand
More shitters.
the marketplace is dynamic, efficient, and well-suited.
Pretty solid shitters, very comfortable.
After all, that's what unbridled freedom's all about.
You have questions? We have answers. Anything you need to know about this fine location? Like who? Or whom? Or such as?
You have to give her money?
I almost need details on anybody else. There's a stop. No way you're getting to see her without it. Like most of our execs, she can be found in head office tower. I'd proceed to the reception area. Like what? Ask away.
Wow.
A potential outside contractor. Anything else you need to know about this? The Esplanade. There's a medicament merchant for trauma kits and such, and definitely the best choice. It's you're not thinking of trying to go? Oh, that's an easy one. There's a workbench and a weapon dealer over in market compliance. Well, farewell.
She robbed my ass. I gave her like $300. Oh, I have plenty of ammo now. Mini rockets I can buy. Oh, that's all my money though. Let's do half. Weird.
Welcome to your new role.
Tronicular, arriving any moment now. Approaching station. Client intake.
Tronicular. Still my favorite word.
On the go. Perhaps a strategic step backward.
Ooh. I have a pass to the value-added Esplanade. Let's go there.
Security fundamentals, Reggie. The ACS undisputed claim is not only our corporate headquarters and flagship, it's the hub to spread unbridled self-betterment and free trade across the galaxy.
Hey, I'm not your enemy.
Also sports a bustling commercial promenade where you'll find a wide assortment of products, wares, and miscellaneous bric-a-brac from all Auntie's choice departments.
The story of Auntie Cleo
Is there a way to break out of this thing?
Hey, you, soldier with the, got a delivery for an Inez Silong? That you? I mean, I'm sure it's you, considering there aren't many of you folk running about. But I've got to ask, company policy.
Yeah, it's me all right. Who is asking, exactly?
Hey, just a courier friend. Nothing funny like. A soldier named Ortiz hired me to find you, if I could, and deliver this message.
It's her lover. Oh, message you say? Oh, fuck, hit me with that.
Spacers chosen goalie at the end of the 56th inning, then made a Sunday goal to win the game. Whenever I see that moon man's strange face, I want to cleave it in twain. Auntie's choice! Darlings! We won! Take over this!
What the hell? He's having a hard time blowing out the lantern. Very wind resistant.
Attention valued employees. Auntie here to brighten your workday with a report on just
Couldn't tell you. The client paid extra for complete confidentiality. As a reminder, we don't offer return to sender service on.
Ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
It's just hardcore fucking. Just kidding. Ortiz, why did you send me this? Thought you could use a little pick me up.
Not too shabby, but that's small change compared to experimental operations where top lab coats are doing pilot.
I'm not supposed to be able to shop at this faction because I destroy a lot of this shit. I don't need anything.
What sort of reception do morally gray outsiders receive when they join up with Andy's choice? Why, let's take a look.
Welcome, eager. Getters dare. Self-determinativist or hero of meritocracy into Andy's Choice's deemed invaluable disposable agent program. As an IDA, you will live the life...
Pleasure not doing business with you.
Oh, damn.
Bring Auntie Cleo's astonishing new conglomerate,
Whoa,
Auntie's Choice.
this looks better than I ever dreamed of. Reckon you can buy, sell, and eyeball just about any commodity worth having.
May envisage equitable profits, beneficent scheduling, and the best healthcare your bits can buy. Plus, as part
Your
of
bitch can buy.
Step on up and pick your poison or your healthy poison alternative. We just name your color.
Man.
Life to life all across the galaxy.
Report to reception in the head office tower for
Unrelated
details on
unrelated right here.
By drinking it.
We market the most miscellaneous miscellany on the AC. One person's hot.
Ooh, Vortex Mall. Nice. Armor remover. Aw, new fucking pets. I don't have enough money for them.
Commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship faith, but drop something? The system's glorious efficacy.
Yeah, you dropped something. Word to the wise. Mind your personal effects, intellectual assets, and major organs at all times. Plenty of opportunists here, eager to take you for all you're worth. You're lucky I found this, thing you dropped. Get me?
What is it?
To bring a new product to market when it can be enhancing people's lives now.
Oh, sounds like an overthrow attempt.
Of society, we allow you to take part in public
Feeling queasy? Seeing spots? Made by the finest of Auntie's apothecaries, using the most cutting edge of voluntary test subjects. Half the time our life-saving medic... Don't worry.
marketplace is dynamic, efficient.
You have ails. I have cure. You'll need to see Dr. Armbruster for that, I'm afraid. Please do come.
That's what unbridled freedom's all about.
Come here, bitch.
Name a food, any food, and I guarantee hot, cold.
Took what nature heedlessly assembled.
Yes, you! I'd recognize your kind anywhere.
Artificial. One of those folks that Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial.
Just the booze. Well, sometimes they have info.
Need anything?
Let's just wrap that on bite.
Why, it's only the most popular drink in Arcadia. You can only get it here at the bottom rung. Don't ask what's in it. Even I don't know. Lowest prices for the lowest runners.
Whoa, tight.
With Auntie's Choice.
I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy at the moment. There are a half-dozen saints left to clean the shift, as well as one thoroughly formidable latrine, and I... Wait. How terribly rude of me. It's you. You're the one who talked me down from my horrible course at the N-Ray range on Golden Ridge.
Whoa, this guy was like a brilliant scientist. Sorry, but I don't talk to janitors.
Yes. Terribly sorry about that business. I was in a high-stress situation, though that hardly excuses my behavior. You see, I meditated on your words, and on the events that led me to strapping myself to an explosive threatening to kill us both. Something had to change. I realized that the tremendous question, that of controlling the universe's uncertainty, was too tremendous to pursue. So I sought an environment I could control.
Tell me, Victor, scientician to scientician, how do you feel about this new path of yours? Do you believe it in accordance with the plan? Are you, dare I say it, happy?
I take a simple joy in each latrine. I leave spotless.
That's admirable.
On a purely theoretical level, I admire that.
It's actually very admirable. I like that. This guy was like a brilliant scientist, almost destroyed the world. And now all he wants to do is shine these fucking shitters. You somehow got even dumber since we last met.
Keeping these bathrooms clean is a vast understatement. This is a constant battle against the forces of entropy.
He's poetic about this shit, literally.
Where my prior position faced constant, impossible questions, now I can ponder the tangible. I've already begun a dissertation. Efficient clog removal in modern ship plumbing.
I bet you this dude knows how to get a stain out of a bowl.
Consider me in your
In lickety-split.
If you ever require a sanitation engineer, I shall come running, mop in hand.
That's incredible, dude. I'm so happy for you. I'm glad we gave him a chance. I'm glitched out.
I'm Jean Turker-Tyler, 6th base person for the Anti-Cleo Darlings. I cleave Spacer's chosen.
It's the burning sensation on everyone's tongue and upper GI tract. The Raptidon Bite. Exclusively at the Bottom Runger. We put the toxic in intoxication.
Hostile takeover.
Welcome to the Bottom Runger. Exclusive home of the Raptidon Bite.
I endorse this message.
That's what everyone, and I do mean everyone, no, friend, I finally caught N-rays in a bottle with this one. Not sharing the secret of our success with you. However, you are welcome to sample a few and attempt to discern the ingredients. Not tending bar right now, but my employee here, Mayor Dane.
Sizzle of incremental product improvements. Sales of new and improved stimulants and nutrition supplements are up 11% quarter-over-quarter.
Oh, great.
Not too shabby, but that's small
Head off this
change
car.
compared to experimental
It's always worth a peek, because sometimes they have just like a random, really good fucking thing.
where top lab coats are doing pioneering confidential work in, well, whatever.
From our nutritious tobacco line.
Purple berry, complimentary purple berry comestibles.
Oh, nice.
Compliments of Auntie's choice.
In our entire
I'm taking them all.
budget for the next fiscal semi-decade.
Hey, go-getter. Get
Yeah.
yourself over here. Look, I'll be direct. We've had our eye on you for some time.
Practically a minute, all told. You possess the sort of rugged, non-conformist, from the meekest flunky to the most milquetoast myrmidon. Why, friend, you're everything. There's two things I desperately require. Realism. Often, we're working on a brand new set of advertisements and need your exact kind of distinct perspective. Of course it pays. Not amazingly, sure, but it's a rare chance to make something true and real. You've got the stuff that can't be faked. Our listeners are sophisticated. They can see
What do I have to do?
Step inside. I'll introduce. He'll tell you how we do things, how we sell product. Then you provide. All it requires is you head into our record.
Decide what its
I'm in.
subjects get. We respond.
Here for a sorry. In the midst of composing my latest product-oriented.
I always look at the shitters. Wow, pretty clean. That one's got some doo-doo on the edge.
No autographs, I'm afraid. Not outside of special appearances. Normally I would, but my space.
Your right to risk a few pesky side effects as an early adopter. At Auntie's Choice, we understand that the marketplace is dynamic, efficient, and well-suited to the shifting needs of our populace. After all, that's what unbridled freedom is all about.
Something I can help you with?
Oh, I guess he wants to talk to him from the other side. Oh.
Yes? Can I help you? Ah, you appear like a rugged sort. Let me guess. Thessaly sent you.
That I did. This is Mitt Tarkington, advertising copywriter extraordinaire. Mitt, this is our
Charmed. Yes, well, dive right in, shall we? To begin, allow me to share a bit on how we shape ideas. We're selling dreams of a better life, a better you, connection. A little background first to frame your thinking. There are 4 I'm who you want.
I, who have cultivated a persona as a sarcastic doubter, am not normally into things.
And I just hate that thing that never happens.
Any other general questions before we get started?
Somehow all of them.
Even the most button.
All right, now, first question. How can we best understand those like you? All right. Now, I'll reinterpret your response into a line for the ad. Something like, calling all unconventional individualists. Next question. How do we best illustrate credibility? Say, through something you know, or hate. Right. Maybe you know an opportunity when you see it, and take it. What's an aspirational goal for those who identify with you? Okay, perfect. How about your needs are different than everyone else's? Last question. What do you desire most out of life? And I should mention we have a little leeway to fine-tune the product offering.
To never be alone. Fuck it.
Have just the thing. Available now in double packs for couples. To share with that special someone who's every bit as special as you. Because nothing says lasting devotion like Sistrines built for 2.
Sistrines.
Yes. Suppose you might need to hear it assembled to make sense of it all. Just a moment while we put it together. I can already hear it in my head, and it is perfect. All right, that's a wrap. Roll the assembly. Fine work, everyone. Take a good listen.
Calling all unconventional individualists. You know an opportunity when you see it. And take it, your needs are different than everyone else's. That's why we've updated our premier cyst rights just for you. Anti-Cleo and Pal's deep-fried Cysty Bits. Available now in double packs for couples. To share with that special someone who's every bit as special as you. Because nothing says lasting devotion like cyst rights built for two.
What the fuck? It's a shitty fucking commercial. Did they pay me already? Still in his fucking watch. Daisy, Daisy.
You're supposed to squeeze blood from every contract, not put us in the red. Learn to negotiate. Xenobiological exploitation's output is down 18%. I'm
Good.
not paying professional hunters to run a pit.
People say Angie's Choice and Sub Rosa are no different. Talk about naive. Hey! He's our favorite fixer.
Aggressive rivals and the actions of maverick freelancers. There's a lot of volatility out there right now. The market hates uncertainty. Can't say I care for it either. But I'll have no trouble with the ambition deficient. Respected subordinates, spare me no gumption, and I promise we will all thrive.
Very nice.
There are so many reasons.
Yes, may I help you somehow? Likely by reminding you that this is not the entrance for unwashed service plebes. Please go tell your manager to fire you. Then follow proper protocols, or we'll find other vendors to patronize.
Taste and meal you can imagine, plus a few more that you can't imagine, but that we can sell you recipes for. We are also the only retailers for parasite-free purple berries.
The intention is to keep riffraff like yourself as far away from the lounge visiting clients as possible. I'm glad my choice of words got that point across very clearly. Now please, go anywhere else.
Throughout the galaxy.
That's not gonna work for me, bitch.
You're back. You ain't soiling our fine establishment with your presence. Think I made that real clear.
All right. I wouldn't pay one bit for that attitude, dear.
My, but aren't you a charmer? Clearly, there's more to you than the way you dress. Very well. I'll print entry for the preliminary
Skip the frivolous and lengthy approval process. Overbearing neighbors.
Excellent. It saves me having to explain to Valor why I let someone in.
To market when it can be enhancing.
See that vent? Give you one guess where it leads to.
Responsible member of society, we allow you to
Tight.
respecting your right to risk a few pesky side effects as an early adopter. At Anti-Choice, we understand
Let me change my outfit just to blend in. Good chance to show off my something snazzy looking. Oh, I have the snazziest thing of all. Where is it? Don't tell me I sold that. I have like a legendary armor. Oh, there it is.
of our populace.
Tell me I don't look stunning. That's the fit.
After all, that's what unbridled freedom's all about.
Ooh, bet they charge 20 bits a bottle here.
Everyone has their little hunch about which new product line will sell the most, but I say
look at this one. See? They're letting in anyone now. Oh, don't we all?
If you must.
Everyone's dicks. I hate anti-Cleos.
Yes, yes, what is it? I'm very busy and I can't spare the time.
I'm wearing his original hat.
Wait a moment. My old compatriot from Paradise Island. What a pleasure it is to see you again. Much has changed since our last encounter. I'm now Deputy Managing Director of Persons Manipulation for all of Auntie's Choice. Babylon Carr? I'd nearly forgotten the name. She's yet languishing in Fairfield. Such a shame. Her ruthless battlefield efficiency didn't get her as far as she'd hoped. I hope you'll excuse me. Many people to see, meetings to attend, bits to make. If only I could refresh my superiors, this would all be so much simpler. Kidding. Merely kidding. I would never misuse this wondrous technique.
Your toil is netting us.
This guy's a piece of shit.
Time for profit forecast time. Starting with product development. The boiled loaf and butter of our entire operation. Thanks to
Well, it's a very cool bar.
selling the sizzle of incremental product improvements, sales of new and improved stimulants and nutrition supplements are up 11% quarter over quarter. Not too shabby.
Willard Conan's key
Small
card.
change compared to experimental operations, where top lab coats are doing pioneering, confidential work in, well, whatever they're working on. Don't worry about it. All I know is their department alone is responsible for a 28% increase in our entire operational budget for the next
So Willard Conan. Someone I'd like to meet.
You look unfortunate.
Wait, what? When did... How did you get in there? Now, please, go anywhere else so that I can tend to the actual patrons' worthy of entrance into the best choice.
Really? But
I'm wearing my finest outfit.
results writ large in black ink on our balance sheet. You're welcome, employees. Have a profitable day.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
Our portfolio is diversified, but we can always do better. I'll give it to you straight in my quarterly underperformance review. First up, excessive corporate malfeasance.
Already went in here.
That earns us less when they work more. Ease off the throttle, gang. Won't be any malfeasance. You can do it. Next is assertive arbitration. Quite the fit pit. Down 14. Squeeze blood from every contract. Not put us
Step right up for the most exorbitant medical care money can buy. We cure all physical ails.
No, but the medicament when you can't.
Have a profitable day.
Like it's your life. I get it. Between the rich
I appreciate you. Seem like a go-getter. Let's consume lunch sometime.
My time is now.
There's a lot of volatility out there right now. The market hates uncertainty. Can't say I care for it either.
Ever miss a limited time offer and wonder about how your life would have been?
Respected subordinates, spare me no gumption, and I promise we will all thrive. There are so many reasons to shop for Auntie's Choice products. We have a wide range of goods for every budget, from the most
From pop guns to self-propelled cannons.
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment? Then you need a good set of armor before... Well, welcome, future repeat customer. I can tell just because you have... And don't take it personal now. It's a compliment if it's anything. So, you game to see my wares? All right. But...
Oh, that's crazy. I don't have the money. It's very expensive.
You have the look of someone with murderous intent. You name it.
Ooh-wee. That's funny. Damn, I need to sell some stuff because, let's see, let's go by value. Can sell some of these. It's funny, but I don't want it. It'd be cool if he put his legendary helmet out for me to steal. It's too expensive for me to buy still.
Enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all the face ring and files. The big rig
Hey, buddy.
is a worthy substitute. Certainly a more profitable program than
Alright, I'm ready to call it. We'll come back. Adios.